Going live.
All right, we're live now.
You're alive now.
All right, welcome back, guys, to Los Hombres. I think this is episode 25.
25, yes, 25.
It's 25, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, we're back now. And it's been a good 2 weeks. I've had a lot of positive things happen, like just everything working on clockwork,
Yeah.
like synchronization going.
It's like watching The Dark Side of the Moon with this movie with the lion and the machines and everything. Okay.
The Lion and the Machine?
Yeah, it's the Golden Road, and then they have to follow
Oh,
Wizard
the
of
Wizard
Oz.
of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. It's watching
Okay.
Wizard of Oz with Dark Side of the Moon. Everything's going clocking.
Yeah.
We gotta watch that, man.
We do.
Yeah.
We will watch it. Yeah, I was just experiencing how
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes you're just hitting it right on the marker and it's like, wow, it's like right there. Like you gotta do it now. But that's what I asked for. Like you can't like ask for like, hey, I want this all to work out and you want extra time. No, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Ready?
Mhm.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah? You wanted it synchronized, right? Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just gotta go, right? Because what people get used to is, oh man, right now, and see, you lose that what?
The flow,
you lose the flow, you lose the combo.
The groove.
Right? What happens when you're flowing? Like you're combo, right? When you start messing up, what's like Guitar Hero, right? You start messing up the
You know, it's kind of funny because I was having a talk in downtown here in Tijuana with a guy. He had a guitar and he was like, hey, can I sit down? I was like, yeah, I'm just waiting for my Uber because for some reason my signal was not working with my phone. But you know what? We always have talks and God's plan for some reason that happened. And yeah, you know what happened? We were talking about the flow. He called it the God mode.
the Holy Spirit.
El modo de Dios.
The Holy Spirit.
Él lo llama el modo de Dios in Spanish, but he is like God mode. And I was like, you know what? I don't call it like that. I call it the zone. Oh, yeah, we can call it like that.
Same thing.
And it's the thing. When you don't have a lot of thoughts here and over here, for some reason, you start getting in the zone. And you can get like quickly.
Because you feel more.
Yeah, you feel more.
Because your body's feelings, your thoughts are your mind.
Yeah.
So if you're up here, you're in your...
Yeah, well, inside your
If you're down here, you're in your...
Yeah, in your body.
Feelings.
And feelings.
And if you're here, you're in your...
Heart. Yeah.
Everything's going to go just fine.
It's because
that's why you do this, because it's where.
And you know, and you're going to help me out, like, answer a question. How do you get all your knowledge over here so you can unblock yourself?
The main thing is you have to imagine, like, a tranquil place that you can create in your mind, somewhere that you have been to where you find it very peaceful. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to create almost like a Bob Ross painting. You'll create like your not happy place, your peaceful place. And so you want to create this place where you're like, okay, when I need to remind myself to be present, like what is my reality? My reality is whatever I create it as. And I put that in my heart because my heart is in between my mind and my body. So the heart is the center point. The heart is also the connection of the soul. So it's your anchor, right? So this is your center point. This is reality. This is resting heart rate, which allows you also to sleep at night, right? So we get to resting heart rate. That's the best way to remain mindful, right? Now, again, you're going to have moments where you get up in your head. Deep breathing can help cooling off the body. Also, things like positive self-talk, right? Like, hey, or even actually when you're actually stressed, you actually want to be negative. Actually, be like, hey, if it falls apart, we'll figure it out. You actually want to just talk yourself down, like, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, the world's not going to end. And so if you want to get out of positive zone, you got to actually be negative.
Yeah. You got to put negative and negative. No, not.
Or you got to do like chores and get things out of the way. So it'll help
like,
you. It'll help you reduce it.
I'm still a novice on the chakra things, and that's why I'm asking you, because it requires like a special techniques, because you need to fold yourself, te sientes así como luz del loto, and you need to clear your mind.
Nope. I'm gonna help you.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope.
I'm a novice
Easy.
at this. Yeah,
it's easier than that.
Okay.
Once you stop, having your emotions be out of control, and you start feeling appropriate, like just enough. Once you start thinking enough, you'll start experiencing enough. And then at some point, your body is just going to tell you to do it, and it'll actually do it on its own.
Okay.
Your body will naturally start to align itself. It can feel it. Because once you're in flow state, you start connecting with the what?
With the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So once you connect with that energy, which you call it spirit, like you call it like the Holy Spirit or like your Zen state or like nirvana, whatever. There's many terms for it. The idea, the kundalini, whatever, it's gonna start telling you to do things. Like my hands will just naturally do it. I didn't like learn it somewhere. My body would do it by itself. So your body's already pre-programmed,
Okay.
right? Like you don't get out of a like coma on your own. Your body has to let you out of it. Like it's programmed some ways. Like you didn't choose to come out of the womb; it just happened, right? So there's certain programming that's in you, in your DNA, and you just have to get the body ready to what? Activate it, and it'll just happen on its own. Now I can teach another thing that's important: breath work. So you have to get lightheaded.
Okay.
Literally, it's called what?
Lightheaded.
Lightheaded, yeah. So what happens when you blow in a balloon? You start what?
Yeah.
Getting literally
you need to clear
lightheaded.
Everything here and how you need to clear.
So getting lightheaded makes it hard to what?
Just think.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. It's really
so you get lightheaded.
And
you start. So your thoughts go down. So it increases your what? Your feelings.
You start.
So you start feeling the world more, and while you start feeling, your energy start to what?
That's why a lot of Buddhists they stop eating for like 4 days because they can get to that point that clearance and everything.
Crazier, yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So the next thing you need to do is you need to flex your muscles. You'll start kind of like feeling this, but the main thing you're gonna do is do your breath work, right? You're gonna like make that sound essentially. You're gonna keep doing that until you get lightheaded, and like at some point your body's gonna start shaking like this, and that's when you start activating it.
Yeah.
And so you start feeling this as you're breathing, holding it in and out. You're just gonna feel it. It'll just tell you like what's up.
Yeah.
You just know. Like you didn't choose how to choose. You just knew how to what.
Yeah. It's because you know what's funny. So right now that I'm learning from the chakras, I always like have like a little control because of brujeria, because we have like an object and we can have the control of it, so you can focus on that. Right now that I'm doing like the Chinese medicine and studying everything that you're giving to me, I noticed that most of the time it's asking you to let go, and that's the thing. We try to, as humans beings, balance between intuition and logic, and we're trying to make it work together. And sometimes we don't listen to intuition because the logic is saying like you gotta do this. But if I use this question in the music business, there's a saying that it says you have to learn and unlearn what we have to do, because music sometimes they don't have a logic. Yeah, I can give you the manuscript of how it works and everything, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna be the full knowledge. It's gonna take you to a point. So I think that's the thing, because everyone gets like I'm calling it like this in Spanish. Es como un acuerdo inconsciente, like I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like a little thing. It's
a schema.
It's schema.
It's schema. Like schemas are programming that happened from childhood, like a way of belief system, and it's just like in you now. So like you just believe that because it's been implanted in your mind. So it's like programming.
Okay, so you make like a little deal inside you, like a subconscious deal, and that blocks your chakras or your chi, or whatever you're gonna call it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, porque te bloquean. I'm saying that because I'm still new.
You hold the emotions in. Yeah, you've been holding it. That's why every time you think about it or fear it, it's feeding that.
It blocks my chakra, because I went to a session with a friend.
Yeah.
And they always tell me like that's because the thing is you get like a little like stuck energy in your side. And I didn't get it. Why? Because they didn't teach me how to open my chakras.
Yeah. Sometimes I will literally just stand and I will like do different poses, and I just stand in those poses because my body wants to. So I try to just let my body tell me what it wants.
You know, it's funny because before you give me the manuscripts of the chakras, to open myself, like in putting full energy, I have to do like this. Tenía que hacer como esto, like a little crawl. And when you sent me the thing, like yesterday, I think I noticed that it was a crowd chakra, and I was doing like a crowd, like this with my hands. Dije, se parece una corona que no sé qué tanto. Pero every time I do this, como que me reactivo, el cuerpo se reactiva, como que like a pose. And I noticed that I was opening my crowd chakra. I never opened it, but tengo que hacer esto porque se abre todo.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, but it works for me.
Yeah. I was doing like something like this. Like, because of the eye or whatever. I was like doing like a
Sí, te veías acá. Always estabas, pero
like a 3, yeah.
yeah, you open like your thing, and I've been having issues porque you have to identify what chakra you it's the one that is like closing in. Y no te crees, me dijeron que el segundo chakra lo tengo cerrado.
Yeah, so we'll go through like the 7. The first one is survival.
Yeah.
So like depending on like what your living situation is, or like how much food you have, like how much money, like what just your basic like survival mechanisms, like those are important for being able to like stabilize, right? If you're not surviving, you're not thriving, right? The second one is feelings. So the word human being. Okay, we're gonna break it down for a second. Hue is the rainbow frequency. That's why it goes from red to purple or whatever. Not purple, but it's like magenta or something. But anyways, so you got this color scheme. That's the hue part. Man is the vehicle. We're the vehicle. Hue is the color scheme because we see in color, and the chakras are colors.
Okay.
Yeah, they're different colors. So you go from the root or the ground, which is red, like blood, all the way to the sky, which is like purple, like like when the sun's setting, you see like the purpley sky or whatever. It's like God saying goodbye or whatever, know. And so that's the hue. The man is the body, the mechanism, the grounded mechanism. The being is the soul, the light, right? So when you're just being, that means you're just being your what? You're not using your body, so you're just a what?
Just
a soul.
A soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not using the body, you're just being.
Yeah, yeah. Te quedas como atorado. Es como like the movie Soul de cuando salen que el vato
extraterrestrial
yeah.
being, which means they have a soul.
You know,
they're from this universe.
There's like a little theory that the souls are from another galaxy and we just move from different galaxies. When we die, we move to the next galaxy.
Well, you could say that because if you think about different stars that explode and their dust goes around, well, those dust end up becoming who?
A soul?
Us, right?
Yeah, a soul, us.
And so if a soul's just light, and that's light.
Maybe we're stars from outside.
We're that, we come from what makes the body? Stars.
Stars.
What makes them? Stars are unique because they're the only thing that gives without receiving.
Okay.
It can't receive anything.
Okay.
Other than its own gas, but it can blow up with another one. But even that like destroys it a little bit. But it just gives.
You know, there's a song, and I'm saying this because it's like todas las chaquetas que nos aventamos nosotros, que se llama Lucha de Gigantes. It's like talking about like the enormous space that it's out there, and with us, we just focus on all little stuff. But it's like a little giants working.
And one way you can look at that is when you are burning alive or when you're freezing to death, who are you going to focus on?
Okay. Yeah.
Yourself, right? But when the water's nice and just normal, just enough, chill, what do you notice?
You just like go down, like
everything around you.
Sí,
you can look around at the birds, at the fish around you, the little frogs chilling over there.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer what? In hell. Yeah. Burning alive, freezing to death. You're now just what? In heaven, just
in chill. Yeah.
In nirvana. Sí. So the more you're regulated, the more you learn. The more you understand the world. The better you have relationships, the more you feel that you are there being yourself, the more you feel that people accept you, the more you feel confident about your sense of direction, the more you feel in control of your life, the less you feel you have to escape reality.
No, yeah.
Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the other two options with let me boil my blood because that's going to help me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need everyone to know that I'm suffering and that my suffering is worse than yours. Where do you win?
Okay.
If we're always comparing ourselves, where do we win? Versus calming ourselves, being at peace with each other.
Yeah, right.
Right? I don't need you to be just like me. I need you to be you.
See, exactly.
The whole idea of what we're teaching people is to be themselves.
Sí.
Now, there's a way your body and mind and soul work to activate yourself, but that's the uniqueness to you. But the way it's like every car is going to be different, but the way the body works and the like mechanisms, those are all the same. The electrical work, right? But every car is going to have its own what?
Okay.
Journey.
Journey. Yeah, the own
Exactly.
movement. Everything. Okay. So
it has its own journey.
Yeah, because even if they are the same from the same
they
company,
they can't be in the same spot at the same time. They all have to have what?
Yeah, a journey to do. No, you're right. And it's kind of funny because I just remember something. I was watching you guys were watching it because I was waiting for the third season. And there's a saying that goes, you're like, right now in this moment, you're just focusing how to fit in, not being yourself. And because you're not seeing yourself, you're not seeing a better version of yourself limitless. And I just noticed that we try to focus on other stuff and we're just not focusing on ourselves. But it's kind of funny when you start focusing on yourself and you open everything starts.
That's alignment.
Yeah, alignment.
And so once you reach alignment, so the other way to if you really want to help yourself, you have to cleanse yourself, like I said before, your 7 deadly sins.
See.
And I mean that, right? Every culture talks about demons just in their own way, but they all talk about demons. Like whether, I don't care, it doesn't matter. There's evil spirits, and that's the negative. So you have the little angel, little devil, like in every movie, commercial. There's always what?
Yeah.
The two.
Yeah, two.
And that's the virtuous side of you, and there's the little evil. But it's not evil. It's just it wants to be negative. It wants to take. It wants to do a little But we need the shadow.
Yeah.
The shadow is part of us. Sometimes people offer an extra cookie and you're like, fuck it, let's go, gluttony.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you take the extra cookie, but it's not the end of the world. Just enjoy the cookie. You're a human being. You're allowed to have another cookie.
You know,
because one day you're going to give $1 away when you didn't want to, when you did, and you're like, fuck it, you know. One of my friends has your jacket, you know, and he gets to keep it. So, you know, but yeah, right.
Jacket.
You know, even though it was one of your favorite jackets, but again, it's one of those things like you give it, and then God said that's God's what? That's God's way of like, give away this jacket. I know you really like it.
I like it.
But this will be really helpful for this person. This jacket might change their life one day. They might look at that jacket and say, fuck, dude, I need to change my life.
Honestly, I did it with chicks only. I only give my jacket away with chicks because I know that we're going to have to see.
They were at my house and they were cold.
Okay.
And they were like, yo, can I borrow a jacket real quick? And I was like, fuck it. Like, here's a good one, right? Yeah. And then they're like, yeah, I'm going to go. And I forgot to ask them for it back.
Shoot.
Anyways, but the point was that, you know, it's like sometimes you give something because you don't always know what the karma is going to be that's going to come back. Mm-hmm. Right? So you do this nice thing and then later on something nice happens too. And you're like,
yeah, it's because, something like that happened to me today. Like I have like a little issue with the studio thing, but we fix it. And at the end of the day, you're right. It's like, I'm going to trust the process to be professional. So that's one of the things that people see. They don't accept their own shadow, but I think most of the time, they think they had to kill the 7 deadly sins, but now you get accepted and justified in a positive way.
Yeah, it's like just work with them.
Yeah,
like remember you were human. You are not a divine creature, and you're also not a creature of hell.
Yeah,
but you are influenced by these two divine sources, which is positive. Yes.
Yeah.
And another thing, remember this: light and dark have never seen each other, but they must coexist.
Sí.
But they've never seen each other.
No.
Right? And so once one shows up, the other one leaves.
Sí.
But once one leaves, the other one shows up.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
And so two things can coexist and be in perfect balance to create reality.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because if without that balance, there's no stability.
So we got to accept our own shadow so we can open our chakras.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we work with those sins. Once you clear those sins out, once you start living in nirvana, you start in light. You start becoming what?
Yeah.
The light.
The light.
Right? Because the light is just like if you have electricity. If you have something that's too much electricity, what happens?
Okay.
So it's not enough.
No aprender.
So it needs to just be current.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not too bright, not too dim, light. Just enough.
Enough.
And enough is enlightening.
See. Yeah.
That gives people hope.
Mm-hmm.
being enough and enlightening is hope in itself.
You know, it's kind of funny because we're not enough, and we start like doing more faster stuff and more like quicker stuff, and we don't feel enough because we try to like justify the thing. And when sometimes we feel slow or we missing opportunities, ya se vuelve otra vez como que we went trying to like match. We were talking about that, and ice water and steam. Que si te pones, si el water is too hot, it's gonna be steam. Entonces la gente se pone boiled.
And they even use and then the cartoons,
Sí.
what do they do?
Sí, sale el steam.
Yeah, from their ears.
Yeah. Porque se emputan, ya es como que, y we block our chakras.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm having issues with the second one. I don't know how to like open it up, or like what's the issue with that one.
Well, again, it's the feelings.
Yeah, the feelings. Yeah, we talk about that. Yeah, you're right.
It's like the cuerdos. What I learned about the cinco cuerdos is that you cannot personalize things.
Okay.
You keep personalizing things.
Yeah, you're right.
That's your problem, is personalization.
Cierto.
Instead of just acceptance. Right? Whatever they say, just go with it. If it's something you want to change it. If it's something that you don't. But don't sit there debating whether you should or not.
Okay.
Just go with something that you give it some feelings, give it some thought, and then make a decision and go with that one.
No, you're right. Yeah, so ya abriría el chakra. Just letting go the wheel. Yeah. Es lo que he visto que te enseña mucho la Chinese.
Don't grab the wheel, but balance the board. You're surfing. There's no wheel on a surfboard.
You know, it's funny because I was watching a video that says we need to surf because life doesn't make sense. Like, it happened something bad, it happened something good, and you didn't deserve it, or you did deserve it. We don't know. So we need to be like a surfing because you cannot control the wave. You can go with the wave. It's been a while since I surfing. Yeah, because you say that, I remember that I was watching a video like life was like surfing.
Yes. Yeah. So you have the cycle, which is the rip curl, right? Because it curves and it makes a circle, right? And if you split the circle, that makes a what?
Oh,
it makes a wave sign.
Yeah.
Right. So the wave sign is also a wave, right? And that's up, down, up, down, right? Which again is a cycle. So they're both cycles in a different image. Okay. Now again, what do I say about up, down?
Yeah, I'm going
hell,
heaven.
Yeah, this is hell because it's never enough.
Yeah,
it's chaos.
See.
So if you fight this, you're eventually gonna what?
You go to hell. Yeah,
you're just gonna want to just be. I'm done. I can't fight this anymore. But if you learn to go with the flow, right? So the wave is going, and if you hit the wave at the right moment, it's gonna what?
Yeah, boom.
It takes you. So the own wave has a cheat mechanism in a way, or has a way to beat the system.
Yeah.
Where if you just stick with the flow, stay focused, mindful, centered in your nirvana state while going through this crashing wave, you go right through it.
Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but you have to stay mindful,
not taking nothing
balanced.
Yeah,
and just work with it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, my man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stay current.
We gotta stay current. Best. So that's, for example, that's why I'm blocking my chi. That's why I cannot like fully not get to the nirvana. So
exactly, because feelings again, like once you say what if the judgment, I'm letting them affect my feeling, right? Whether again it's, can I handle the heat from others without losing my cool?
Yeah.
When you lose your cool, you're losing your element.
Yeah.
Your water state.
No los puedo apagar. We cannot turn it off.
Yep. Right? And remember, if you stay like water beats steam.
You see.
Water also beats ice. Also, why are you allowing other people to decide how fast and slow you talk?
Okay, that's right.
Why can't you take as long as you want to answer? Why do you have to answer at their speed?
Yeah.
Just answer at the speed that you feel is the appropriate amount.
No, you're right.
They can go, ahí esto, and I can still what?
And be yourself.
Yeah, that's my perspective on it.
Yeah.
And they can be like, okay. And you're like, well, from my experience and everything I've been through, that's what makes the most sense to me.
Sí.
If you want me to give you details, I can give you details.
Sí.
And see what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
I'm just giving what?
Just enough thought. Yep. Enough thought.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not just talking to talk. I'm respecting what you're saying. I'm also respecting my thoughts. I'm respecting how I'm delivering the message to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm making sure we're having a good conversation.
See,
Or at least a neutral conversation, a present one, a mindful conversation.
see, you're right.
And again, what's the worst they can do? Try to fight water? Go ahead, fight water.
No puedes pegarle, sí.
Go ahead, fight it.
No, you
Watch
can't.
what happens.
That's
It's going to get very wet.
Yeah, very wet. Yeah.
Tiring.
También. Very wet.
And eventually you're just going to what? Not want to do it anymore.
No.
Get tired of just give, you know.
Estar remando estaría like, yeah.
So they're going to go away. Then they're going to come back to being what at some point?
Okay, like a demon.
Water.
Sí, se van a tranquilizar.
When they come back, they're going to have to admit what?
They were wrong. Yeah.
Because they allowed themselves to get out of there. Cool. They lost their.
Yeah, cool.
And the game's called being what?
Okay, they can be called a jerk.
Being cool.
Being cool. That's right.
The game's called being cool, and the second you lose your cool, you lost the what?
Yeah, you lost the game. Yeah,
you lost the game, dude.
Damn. Cálmate.
That's right.
No, you're right.
Anyway.
Vengo de rojo, pero estoy enojado.
But yeah, that's how you win the game. Is you stay cool.
Okay, no, you're right.
What does everyone always say? ¿Tú te enojaste primero? Sí. Oh my God. ¿Tú me hablas primero? See?
See, you're right.
And they did, so why don't you beat the game?
Uh-huh. No,
so now the game is just stay tranquilo.
Stay cool. Yeah.
Stay present, stay cool. Just tell them the truth. Because again, if they're living in chaos, that's the darkness, okay? Because you're blind there. That's why it's the darkness. That's chaotic, isn't it? Yeah, if you feel free because you can't see the bad, but that doesn't mean it's not right there waiting for you.
No, you're right.
Right? Yeah, there's a kind of comfort. Ooh, I'm blind, but after a while, it seems kind of alone.
See.
Right?
Yeah. So
they live in the dark, in the shadow, right? And they live in a lie. When you hit them with the truth, what's the first thing their eyes are going to do?
They're going to be like,
exactly. Yeah. Right? First thing, even though that light is what they need, because they're not seeing any future. They can't even go in a direction.
No, okay.
So no matter where they're walking, they're never really what?
Yeah, they're never straightforward.
They're never going anywhere because you can't even make the goals.
You know, it's funny. There's like a scene on Korra the Avatar that Tenzin brothers, they get lost on the mist, and when they get there, people is like they try to reframe who they are, but the thing is they're not accepting who they are. They're just reframing who they are. It's kind of curious because you can see one of the old characters from Avatar, from Aang, that he got punished because he killed one of the fish from the moon, and he is like, no, I'm the demon, I'm the moon slayer, I'm this and this and that. Until Tenzin, he find out that he's like, I am Tenzin. I'm the avatar tutorial. No me acuerdo qué es lo que decía exactamente. And he gets to a point like, I will not fail. You will fail. He's like talking to himself. And for some reason, Aang appears on the mist, and he is like, what's wrong? And it's like, I fail you. I can never be like you. And Aang is like, yes, because you are you. You're not me. You're not a reflection of myself. So you got to start being you yourself. And when Tenzin accepts that I am who I am, the mist is like, yeah, no, you're right. And the thing is, we're trying to be a perfect. It's over there than los cuatro cuerdos and cinco cuerdos. We're trying to have like a perfect image of ourselves, but we can't. We cannot be perfect. And that's why we don't accept our shadows.
And that's where you're wrong. You can be perfect, and it's perfectly at peace.
Yeah,
that's where you can be perfect. But you can't sustain that forever. But there is a moment where you can say, this is perfect right now. You can have a perfect moment, like a perfect picture.
Okay.
But it's only a moment.
Okay, no, you're right.
You get perfection in a world of chaos.
Sí.
You get those moments.
Okay.
You also have to fucking,
Sí.
Oh my God. You didn't die though. It got close.
Yeah, it got close.
I was this close to that car. Oh my God, but it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
But I switched positions with another version of me.
Okay. Sí, sí,
That's,
sí.
but then that's the version you didn't make it the day.
Yeah. Uy, ¿te imaginas?
I go, no, in another universe you made it on time.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You're like, I'm good, damn.
And then later on, it's like, wait, we definitely made that video on that day. We didn't?
We didn't?
See? And then it'll be like, but what? I thought this happened. No, that must have been a different day. Yeah.
You think so? Oh, maybe that happened.
That's shifted. I had somebody tell me this. They said they were going to the store and they had a card that they'd put in their pocket, and their partner saw them put it in their pocket. When they went to the store, they looked in their pocket, it was gone.
What?
And they were like, where is it? They couldn't find it. They go back to the car, they're looking, it ends up in the purse.
Okay.
And they're like, I saw you put it away. We walk out and it's gone, and now it's in your purse inside of a locked, like how did it get there?
Yeah.
Then they go and they drive away, and then there was a car accident that had just happened right before they got there.
Oh, really?
So they're like, if that wouldn't have happened, we could have been right there at that time. I go like yesterday, there was a motorcycle that had fallen right before the border.
Okay.
It had just happened like 10 seconds before me. Like I had just went, and then it happened.
Okay.
I saw the motorcycle and everything in the ground. Yeah. I was like, I just drove by that. It just happened right now.
Yeah.
You know?
God's plan.
It's just like, dude, yeah. You're like, wow. It's kind of wild how everything just kind of is so, it just works out.
You know, it's funny because when I was driving yesterday, I had like 3 almost crashed cars over me. I don't know what happened. People were like crazy.
But your karma.
But I was fine.
Yeah, your karma.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it was like that. I was like, the first one I was like, oh shoot. And I was like, oh, they didn't hit me. The second one I was like, bro, you're not watching what's going on. And the third one I was like, bro, I gotta get to my phone. That's why I canceled you. I was like, hey, something wrong's gonna happen, and I don't know. I just want to go right.
You're like, yeah. He's told me. I said that. I felt too. If I get too many blocks happening, I'm like, I got you. I'm getting the message.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay.
If it keeps happening and it's like, this is weird. Why is everything stopping me? I'm like, okay. Like, I'll accept it. Like,
yeah.
I'll accept that this is where I need to move or whatever.
And sometimes for some reason, when I had like, I'm like, you know what? I got to go home because I got to cancel everything because something in me is saying like, something's wrong's going to happen if I go outside. And I'm always right because when I don't listen to it, I got feeling something.
Yep, you got to.
Yeah. And I had to listen to it. I'm like, today I'm not gonna go to the gym because
it's the God feeling.
It's the God feeling. My man.
Yeah.
My man.
You have to play devil's advocate and God's plan.
Yeah, God's plan and the devil's here. Se están peleando. It's kind of funny. You saying the devil's
work together.
Pero pues dices que los demonios están en abajo y los.
No, that's what they say, but not me.
But it's like backwards.
Yeah. I believe that the apple from the devil is the apple, the Adam's apple that comes from maturity.
Okay.
The Adam's apple that leads you to the mind, which opens you up, but that's where the bad thoughts go.
Yeah. That's why por eso todos dicen que te duermas temprano.
Do it, Anakin. Do it. Yeah, dude, you know.
Ultimate power.
You know, that's where the little negative, bad, you know. Yeah.
For some reason.
That's why you start being able to be tried like an adult as you get becoming a teenager.
Okay.
Because you can have premeditative thought.
Sí.
What does that mean?
Okay.
That was a good thing, right?
No. Es como decir premeditate murder. Estás como
premeditado. If a little kid follows you around, you don't call them a stalker.
No. Just like a curious kid. But if he's like an adult, it's like a night
teenager.
Prowler. Yeah. It's a night prowler. They gotta call it.
Yeah. See?
Night Prowler. Hay una canción que se llama Night Prowler que es really good. Te lo recomiendo. Luego lo escuchamos.
But yeah, that's right there. That's the problem, right?
Yeah, we don't accept our shadows and we block our own chakras because we make deals on the unconscious here and we don't know what's up. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of the, like, I think I told you this before too. Instead of focusing on why, you just change it.
Sí.
It's another thing people forget. Like, the reason why you get stuck with why is actually because of your parents' bad parenting. Because instead of just accepting when you said stuff, they would make you what?
Okay, feel bad.
They would hold you to trial.
Yeah.
They'd be the judge, the jury, the lawyer.
And they teach you, but it's not their own fault because they're trying to teach you the best way they have. Yeah.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that yet. Like at first, you gotta what?
Acknowledge. Yeah.
And don't you see how quickly you were to what?
Yeah.
No, but no, just it's okay. Sit with it.
Yeah.
Then after a second, like on the other flip hand note, but at least acknowledge it.
Okay.
Because that's actually doing you a disservice.
Okay.
Because you're pretty much telling the kid that remembers how it was.
Okay.
That he needs to just let it go and stop being like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the healing works.
Oh shoot. Okay.
The healing works when both of them what?
They like feel like safe.
They work together.
Yeah, they work together.
Right? It's like, hey, that sucked. Yeah, I bet it did, huh? Look how at least we got this going for us now, huh? Yeah. And if this ever happened again, I would definitely what? Yeah, it's so
protect you. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's the working together. Instead of they had it. No, do that.
Okay.
And if anything, they should own up to their stuff because that's true change.
Okay.
Not victimize themselves.
Okay.
The whole victim mentality for everybody, it just keeps us in the what? Negative.
Yeah, and the loop of
we're
negative.
already living in what?
In hell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Instead of just being, hey, you know what? I'm glad we can talk now and we can work through this. And I want to admit my part, and I'm grown since then. But I can recognize how that would have been difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, thanks for that. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. And I'm glad that I can also say, hey, I have my parts as well. And I'd like to grow from that. And woo!
Hey.
My God. It's like, how do we get more peace? I don't know. Maybe embodying peace instead of, ¿por qué siempre quieres pelear?
Sí.
Yo quiero tranquilidad en esta casa. Sí. ¿Por qué todos siempre están gritando para acá? And they're like, bro.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell is going on? Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like the family when they're having like a fight and everyone like having like argue, nice, la vive bien, pero pues saben que se tienen que juntar con the family. Yeah, yeah. Right.
It's because there's control, which is peace, and then there is peace, which is true control.
Okay.
It's self-control. Self-control also, like I said, helps people what?
Yeah.
Stay calm, right?
See.
This
is not calm.
It's fear.
Yeah.
And how many parents use fear to control? Como, te va a llevar la policía. Sí. Te va a llevar, tu tío te va a pegar. Sí. Instead of just, hey, sácalo. Pero todavía no vamos a hacer, ¿ok? Pero sácalo. Sí, ok. Yo me espero. Pero no vamos a ir. Vamos a estar aquí. Como que, just be honest.
Sí.
You know, just be present. Just let them what? They're going to go through their feelings. Then they're going to think about it. Then they're finally going to what?
Yeah,
behave. But parents are so what?
Yeah.
Right? They take away your right to your feelings. They take away your right to your thoughts. They just want to control what?
The little kid.
The behavior. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care what you think. They just care about how you what?
Yeah. You help up with them.
How you act. And where do people get stuck?
And they lack. Yeah. Yeah.
And they skip on which two parts?
Yeah, the feelings and that. Okay.
And where do most people struggle?
Okay.
Feelings, thoughts, which end up leading to poor what?
Poor decisions.
Behaviors. Because once you're an adult, what do you need to be able to manage?
Good decisions.
Thoughts, feelings, and...
Yeah, but they don't teach you how to do it.
So if you don't know how to manage thoughts and feelings, and you're definitely not going to know how to what?
No, how to be an adult.
How to behave.
Yeah, how to behave. You don't know how to. Yeah.
And so all you're going to do is get more what?
Frustrated and everything. Yeah, that's why it's really important to like to be open with. No, you're right. Yeah, we justify sometimes because we want to like go and we don't have one beef, but we gotta like face it. We have to man up sometimes. That's why we need to have like accept our seven deadly sins, not kill them, like work with them, because
I'm gonna have a little piece of extra cake sometimes. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
But there's other days I'm not gonna want it at all.
No.
There's other days I'm gonna say no, I don't want any.
Yeah, it's what we with the weed. Sabes que pues el único vicio que tengo, pero it helps me out.
Again, it's just some days, and some days you don't. But
the good things have bad things too, like yin and yang. the good thing has bad, and the bad has good. So
Mhm.
you gotta like accept the good side and the bad side of the good.
Eating's good, but not eating too much, and sometimes not eating and starving is good for you if you're gonna go into
Yeah,
ketosis,
ketosis.
or if you're gonna go and do a fasting state,
That's
right?
You know, I was talking today with some girls and my homie, and I was saying, yeah, you're gonna give up money and stability, but you're gonna be happy with your dream because you're fulfilling your dream. You will have not the same economy, but if you like give away your freedom, yeah, you have money, but you're not happy. You feel happy. You lost something, so you want like stability. You're gonna lose your happiness because you're putting away yourself.
And well, remember, happiness is just an illusion for what? For
Yeah,
misery.
misery. Yeah,
Yeah, because again, everything that makes you happy always comes with
misery. Yeah,
sadness.
sadness.
Yes, they
See?
come together.
They have to come together.
Yes, you got married, that was happy, and then what happened at the end, right?
Mhm,
Sad,
yeah,
right? You
sadness.
get a dog, and then something happens to it. Sad,
Sadness.
right?
It's part of the deal.
Yes, you
You're gonna be
play a
happy
game you
for
really like, and then the game's nobody plays it anymore.
yeah,
It's like, damn, remember the old days?
yeah,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
You make a band, it breaks up.
Yeah.
It's like just everything. You have kids, they grow up and move out.
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
So life always comes with sadness. So people that want to sustain drug addicts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you escape reality, right, you're escaping the matrix.
Mhm.
Yay! Now, what's the matrix going to do when you come back?
They're gonna be worse.
The matrix is going to take its fist. The reality is going to take its fist and it's going to punch you in the face.
Yeah.
It's called withdrawals.
Yeah.
It's called family problems. It's called financial issues. It's called physical body issues. It's called government issues and legal issues. It's called, what do you want? And wait till, go ahead, enjoy the high, buddy. The ground will be waiting for you. And that's what happens every time. So the more people escape, the more they're going to come back to what?
Yeah, to the hell.
Hell. And that's the problem because they're trying to escape something they can't and never will. Unless it's just the only way you can escape that is finding what?
Peace. And balance. Yeah, you're right.
So it's not escaping, it's finding within.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can run all the way through the matrix and you won't find a way out.
No.
The only way out is
facing reality, yeah.
within.
With you. Facing your own things, your shadow. The things that you don't accept that you need to accept. And it's kind of funny because it's saying, I hope your therapy helps you out. But it's like therapy will help you out until you accept yourself, not change yourself, not put in like a character. Yeah. Most of the time, people they think they can like hide them their things, but it's more like accepting your things. Yeah.
Yes, it's letting go of the desire to want to influence others,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's reminding to focus your attention on your heart's desire. Like, what is the thing I desire in this world? What do I want? And how do I want to live? And you put your focus there. And if you put your focus on there, just like anybody, imagine a painter.
Mm-hmm.
He's just painting. At first, everyone thinks he's crazy, but after he starts painting for a while, everyone starts to what?
Yeah, start doing stuff too.
They start looking at it.
Yeah.
Wow, look at his painting. So at first, they thought he was just crazy because he's in the corner just painting some random shit. And they're like, what the fuck is it? And then all of a sudden, he's a fucking
genius.
Wow, like
Makes
that's
sense.
crazy. That all came from his mind.
Sense, yeah.
Well, you keep wanting everyone to call you a great painter. Well, get fucking halfway done with your painting at least. Damn, bro. Get some strokes. You can't be like, what if they think I'm a great painter? You're still painting your portrait.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
You know? Some of us have already painted and we're adding on to our portrait, right? We already got, we got the basics down. Others are still learning how to get the paint on the wall and get the stick. But it doesn't mean you're not making your progress, but it is a process,
Mm-hmm. No, you're right. We got to start music, you and me. It's just started right now.
I gotta figure out the program, but yeah. No, I definitely want to get back into it.
Tell me when because I want to like pay you back. But yeah,
we're gonna learn how to do electronic music. I saw, and another thing I'm learning too is like I see how they do it, and they like click, and then they expand, so they kind of like create the set, and then they'll go in there and they just like click bars, and then they drag them, and they can make beats super quickly. Because I was doing it through here and like holding it down. But I'm like, if I just can learn how to do the clicking, it makes a lot of sense too. But you can make a lot of beats that way too, as long as you kind of know what you're doing. Maybe do like a mix of both. But
I can call Yair and he can help you out. He knows how
yeah,
to do that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, we can do it at some point. Oh yeah, and that's another group of people you could always invite too if you have your music
Oh
people.
shoot, yeah, you're right, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I can call him and he can teach you.
but for our group too,
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, because having people come, whoever you want, or whatever, we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Were you gonna say something earlier?
No, I was like, well, then I'll tell you that got to start doing music and stuff. But we're talking about the chi, we're talking about the chakra, and why we get close, and we talk about the shadow.
So feelings, right? That's the one another chakra state. After that's willpower.
Yeah.
It's your ability to do things.
Uh-huh.
So it's like your drive to do things, right?
Yeah.
So like that's why it's your abs,
Uh-huh.
right? So you have willpower. Then you have heart, like your ability to love and receive.
Yeah.
Right? So it's your ability to be in a relationship with somebody or like family, belonging.
Yeah.
And then you have communication chakra, your speaking chakra. So it's like the words that you say, the way you speak, what do you speak about? Then it's your thinking chakra. It's this, your studying, your observation chakra, your ability to like understand. And then this is your fulfillment. Like this is like the true like enlightenment.
You get the signal.
This is like true knowledge and understanding. This
Mhm.
is the highest you get. So what happens is for each one of these, like they work like waves. So you'll have time where you're like, I want to run away from the bear, but there's also a time where you're like, fuck it, just kill me, please. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, okay, God, I'm gonna die now. I don't care. Like, is this your plan for me? I'm dying from a grizzly bear. Okay, fuck it. Like there's a point where your body's just gonna what?
Yeah.
Not run anymore.
No.
Feelings are the same way. There's a point you just don't want to what?
Yeah.
I'm numb. You just want to feel, right? There's a point you just run out of what? Willpower. I don't care. Fuck it. If I fucking get an F, I don't care. There's a heart one too where you just don't want any more what?
No, you don't want them to have no beef, no
more love.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yeah, I know you love me, okay? You told me a lot. Like,
yeah,
you
get tired.
You're overwhelming me. Like, you want me to talk to me all day long, and I can't. I have other things to do, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a limit with love too.
Okay.
There's a limit with communication. Sometimes you feel like a chatterbox, and other days you're like,
yeah, yeah.
I don't got much to say.
No.
I have days I want to study a lot, and days I don't want to study fucking anything. I want to be in my video game vegetating my brain for a day because that's just what I feel like. And then there's days even where I'm talking to God. I'm literally like doing the kundalini and I'm feeling the Holy Spirit and it's putting crazy ass images in my brain. And then even after that, I get tired. It's like, okay, I'm kind of tired now. I just want to like go lay down. Yeah, I just want to chill for a while. Okay, cool. Thanks, God. Even after meditation, you don't want to, sit there and do it all day because you'll get tired. Okay. So even like talking to God gets tiring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right. You gotta get to a point that it's balanced at the end of the day, and you gotta like stop talking about a lot of stuff.
So that's why everything's an energy. So you just kind of go with the flow, literally. Like if I have willpower, cool. If I don't, that's okay too. Like I need to go with whatever I am, and that's why your life is a symphony of sound, of waves, of the different chakras working together throughout the day to fulfill your days, right? Creating. Imagine like you're watching a movie and the music follows the scene. Your music is your energy and the different frequencies that you're experiencing through the different chakras throughout the day.
Yeah.
Wherever you have more or less of something.
Okay, no, you're absolutely right, porque al final de cuentas, si tú le das muchas cosas a algo, hasta uno mismo se cansa, como que tu energía como que se agota.
Yes,
you feel like
literally.
You feel like dry around here.
It literally dries up, yep.
Yeah, I feel sometimes like dry. Pero sí, es cuando ya le digo yo,
that's why you can feel here your willpower.
Sí, siento como que cansado.
Right? I don't feel like doing it.
No, I don't feel like doing it.
Right? Yeah, see?
See? No, you're right.
I don't feel like talking.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk.
You want to stop?
I don't want to think. I don't want to know.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
I don't want to love. Yeah. I don't want your love.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to try.
No, okay.
See what I'm saying?
Sí, sí. Shoot, you're right. Sebas, gracias. Gracias.
Yeah, that's how you activate it. So you have to take care of your basic needs. You have to let yourself feel, accept your feelings as is, non-judgmental, just they are what they are. Accept my willpower, I can change my life. Accept love. If people give me love, it's genuine. Accept just love is genuine. Don't question it. It is love. Thank you.
Okay.
Excellent. You have to speak. Just speak. Speak your truth.
Okay.
Right. Understand, think things. Look at the facts. Look at reality. Do your own what? Your own research.
Research, man. No judgment, everything.
Look at everything. Look at the bigger picture. And connect with the divine. Let it send you all the little crazy messages like 555, Let the angels look at you. Like when I was looking at the cloud today and I could see the eye looking at me from the clouds, just staring at me. Just one cloud and had the eye shape. And I'm like, there you are, eye. Just looking at me.
Yeah, that's because you're right. We try to control stuff, but we cannot control. We just go flow like a surfing board. Yeah. We got.
Why do you think the serpent represents energy?
Because it's flows.
Yeah.
Yeah, flow. She's like water. She's like doing this.
Yeah, it's the waves.
Yeah.
It's the snake. That's why the snake is the serpent. Do you know that the medical system actually has the wrong symbol?
Why?
Yeah. So this symbol, I'll show it to you right now. This is the actual symbol of the medical system.
It's a full medical.
Yes, it's just one snake.
Yeah.
Because it's your kundalini. The other one's a different type of snake. It's a different type of symbol. The other one was Hermetices, like the little guy, like Hermes, like the little guy that flies around with his little. He's a messenger, so he has two snakes because they're messengers. They're speaking from the different worlds. So he was in between the worlds of the gods and the worlds of the humans.
That's why.
So that's why it's double snake. Single snake is healing.
Okay.
But because some shit been back in the day, which what I'm starting to really believe, I believe that institutions, especially evil ones and bad ones, will use symbols from ancient cultures that were spiritual in nature to create confusion in the populace. Because then they see this new image, they will associate with the bad thing and not what its ancient ancestors intended it for. So propaganda actually makes it hard for people to engage in spirituality because they will use the same imagery from these ancient cultures to then take that information and change it. So when people Google it or look into these things, that's not the first thing they're going to see. They're going to see this irrelevant thing that has nothing to do. It's like the flower of God, right? Like you'll see companies take these images and put them on their forefront, not, maybe either willing or not, or like knowingly, but they'll create problems for these images, and they used to be powerful images. Like even like the double triangle used to be a symbol of like the mind, body, spirit situation and the 5 elements and all these things. But then you have certain institutions or countries or different places that will use these symbols. Even like the Nazi flag was actually something from Hinduism. Initially, it's actually just about God. It was actually a symbol of God. But now when you see that, you think Nazi, even though the original is actually a relation to God. And you can see it in many other cultures because it's not symbolizing Nazis, it's symbolizing God. But again, because the Nazis used it, now anybody who sees that symbol automatically says Nazi, even though that's not what it's about.
No, it's not about more for it because you got the sign that it's going to be Nazi. It's going to be Nazi.
There's a sign for pedophiles. It's a circle, but that circle's also the God symbol because it's that Fibonacci sequence. So then again, it's another thing where it's like this is pedophiles, but This is also God's symbol for Fibonacci,
Mm-hmm.
or like the Illuminati,
Yeah.
right? They're using the eye, but this is the eye of God. So see, they're like taking God's image and they're using it for them because they're confusing the image with their power, which is taking power away from the thing that it actually was. When all humans used to say that's the eye of God, we all just agreed that's the eye of God.
Mhm.
Okay, so we all saw it. We're like, you saw it? Yeah, I saw it too. And we just had a universal acceptance that that's what we saw. When someone saw a spirit, they said, "Oh, cool. What did it tell you? What happened?" Right? They just accepted those things instead of people saying, "I can't tell anybody I saw a ghost." What if they were meant to be the only person to be tapped into that frequency to see this ghost? Right? Like, how do you know they're not tapped into something that you don't understand? There are people that are colorblind, so they're designed to see differently. What's to say that people can't feel things differently? There's some people that have different feelings to textures than other people, right? Oh God, that felt horrible. Other people are like, that feels nice. That's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
There's difference in voices, there's difference in hearing, there's difference all the other senses. So why can't we accept that some people can feel beyond this universe,
Mm-hmm.
or feel something like I said, when someone's texting, you're like, oh wow, there they are. When you can predict it, that's going to happen. And I
Mhm.
bet you've done it quite often.
Yeah.
But you just know someone's going to message you, and what happens?
Messages. Yeah, it's funny. Seth, I gotta leave, but it was a good talking one. I wish I could say more.
Nah, dude, look, we made it.
We made it.
It's 4 minutes.
See.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll talk on the next one later.
See.
Yeah, no, you made it.